Okay, this is the very last video tutorial for the Ruby Satchel handbag. This is section number 9. This is going to be the completion of your crossbody buckle strap. So you've all completed that edge painting all the way around the edges of both the short piece and the long piece. So you're ready to place your buckle in and your holes in your rivets. So in front of me I have the tools that are going to be required. I have 3 different sizes of hole punches here, but you will probably use the punch that's perfect for you. I have anywhere from 1/8, 3/32, and 5/32, and I'll explain those sizes to you in a few minutes. I also have my rivet setter. I have the 3 sets of rivets, my 3/4 of an inch center bar buckle, and my 2 3/4 of an inch swivel hooks. I have my short strap and my long strap. You're also going to require your crossbody buckle strap template from your pattern. This one is for the buckle portion and this one is for the end portion. I have a rubber mallet. I have a steel plate to hammer on, my poly board, 2 different sizes of hole punches, a pen, a X-Acto knife, and a sample that I'm going to be showing you. So the first thing you need to do, let's just talk about the short piece because this is the piece that has the buckle. So I'm just going to set this one up here aside. So this one is the 13-inch long piece. On the end that has that knot right here at the back, you want to take your crossbody template with the 2 holes, and you want to place that down on top. You want to place a mark and punch out the holes, just like I've done right here. On the opposite end, you want to take the crossbody buckle strap template and you want to place that down, mark a hole for both ends, and also do the oval punch area. Now, if you have those kits from Amazon, you have these different hole punches. This is a 3/4 of an inch one, and this one isn't 1-inch one. I have gone ahead and used the 1-inch one, but you may find, and because I'm using a buckle guide buckle, and it's very substantial and thick through here, but you may find that the buckle that you have is not quite as thick and heavy, and you may require the 3/4 of an inch punch. So it's suggested that you do a test. So you want to just put a sample of a strap together, punch out your hole. I start with the 1-inch, and then feed that buckle through to find out if it's going to be too large. So in other words, you want to make sure that, get that in there, that prong, there we go. You want to make sure that it's clearing that area right there on your buckle. Okay, you don't want it to be too large and way down here so that that actually shifts around. So what you want to do is you want to test this. So if the 1-inch is too big, then go to the 3/4 of an inch and see how that fits. That is recommended because that way it'll be a perfect fit for your buckle. I know by the test that the 1-inch is perfect. So I've also taken and gone around the inside edge of that hole with some edge paint just to make sure that it's going to stay sealed. So what you want to do with this short piece, one end requires a swivel hook, that end down there, and this end requires the buckle, just like that. Let's start with the easy one, and we're going to do the swivel hook. So of course, that's my knot on the inside. So I want to make sure that the straight edge of my swivel hook is on the inside. I'm going to place the male portion of my rivet in there. Now you may have a different setup with your, if you have a rivet press, but mine is the male portion first. So that goes in like that. And I'm just going to bring my metal plate over and I'm going to set this in place. I'm going to use my setter. The camera may shake. I've set that just like that. Nice and tight. Now I'm just going to move this aside again. Now we need to place our buckle in position. So what you want to do is, so this is the wrong side right here, and this is the right side. As you can see, I'm folding that over and around. I'm now going to take a look at my buckle, and I've got this little tip that they put on there. I'm just going to pull that away, and I want to feed that portion, which is the right side. I want to feed it up, place the prong through there, and then go back down again, just like that. Now, there is a right and wrong side to a buckle. There is a flat portion right here, and that up there is the right side, so you can see, not this side down here. So make sure you place your buckle on properly. Now I want to turn that around, place the male portion on the back side through both those holes that I have made, and I'm going to place the cap on just like that so it snaps in place, and I'm going to set this rivet. Now I set all of my rivets by hand, but you may have a machine, a cam snap machine that will do it. So I'm just going to set this aside. This is what it should look like. It should have a swivel hook on this end and the buckle on this end, making sure that it folds to the same side on the back. So I'll set this over here, and we're now going to talk about the long strap. Once again, you should have a knot right there. That's going to be the inside. You're going to place the swivel hook on this right there, so the flat is on the wrong side. Once again, you're going to set that rivet in place, the cap on, just like that, and set your rivet, just like that. So that's all that you need to do for the rivets. There's 3 of them, so that's it. Now on the other end, way down here, on the end that does not have the knot, make sure it's the end that does not have the knot on it. What you want to do is you want to place your markings for your buckle strap holes. The markings are as follow. From that end to the first mark is 3.5 inches, and then 1 inch away for each hole. So I place a mark, make sure that they're well centered with your lines, and then punch out the holes. I use a little bit bigger punch for this so that the prong of the buckle will fit in nicely. Now I do 6, you can do 8, you can do 10, you can do whatever you wish. It depends on how short you want your crossbody strap to be. So as you can see, this is my longer portion. I call it the tip portion of the crossbody strap. This is a shorter strap, and I'm just going to feed that portion in, and I'm going to place the prong through that hole, feed that back down through the buckle, and I have now finished my crossbody strap with the buckle. So as you can see, it's adjustable. I'm going to hook it then onto my bag. I'm going to hook this side into place, and I'm going to hook this side into place down here. And remember, this is a swivel hook, so they will kind of turn around perfectly. So as you can see, it's all swung around. This is what your bag will look like. You have your crossbody strap, and it's got a 2-toned feature. So it comes all the way around like that. Now I'm just going to set this aside just for now, and we're going to talk about that in just 1 minute. But I want to show you an alternative method for you to do this hole if you don't happen to have a hole punch like this. Now I said in the beginning that I've got 3 different sizes here of my hole punches. I generally use this one right here, which is a 3/32 when I am setting my rivets. So basically that's the size for the rivet area when I do the rivets right here. Now I have another one which is a medium one, and it is 1/8 of an inch. I'll use that when I've got a larger rivet, or if I've got something that I need a little bit bigger space for. This one right here is a 5/32 one, and it's got a larger hole in it, as you can see, just like, see if I can get a good angle there, right, just like that. So there's a larger hole in this one. This is the one that I would recommend you getting if you do not have a hole punch. So what you want to do is you want to take your template, and I'm just going to use this one that I had made earlier, and I would like to trace that area just like that. And what you want to do is you want to take this hole punch, and right at the end of that oval, you want to punch a hole through there, and at the other end. You want to punch a hole through there. Now at this point, what you can do is take your X-Acto knife and go along that area and just drag your knife down to the point where you reach the other side of the hole. So I'll do this side here. And basically you can create your own oval punch hole by doing it that way. So there you have it. That is the reason I have 3 different sizes of hole punches on hand. So now let's just move everything aside and let's take a look at our gorgeous Ruby Satchel bag. This is the beautiful bag. You have a stunning front pocket right here that you can go into, full front pocket with a beautiful snap. This one here is the tongue, the plaid tongue lock, but you may have used a magnetic snap in here, totally up to you. Of course, you've got these gorgeous feet on the bottom, and I've protected them with a piece of plastic. And of course, you have these stunning handles on your bag, just like that. They're an added feature. If you don't have the handles, not a problem. It's still a really awesome, awesome bag. Beautiful, beautiful adjustable crossbody strap right here with the buckle. And when you open this bag, you have a stunning, stunning interior. So you have your zippered pocket on the back, and you have your slip pocket here with the pin. And the great feature on this bag is basically the shape of your zipper placket. You've got, it's like a double shape. You've got an oval here, but it's also curved upwards to create the same shape, to echo that shape of your bag. You have that pocket on the back, so you can slip your cell phone in there if you need it quickly. Anyway, this is the beautiful, beautiful Ruby Satchel bag, and I hope you enjoy this bag as much as I do, and I just love it. You can change it up if you want, make it all one color. You can just have such a great time with this bag. You want to make it a little bit more structured. You could probably put in a little bit stiffer interior or more padding in the bag itself. So I want to thank everyone for following along on the video tutorials, and have a fabulous time doing your bag. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your pictures in the Maggie 55 group, as well as other forums out there. Thank you very much for your support as always.